One of the scariest answers I've heard whenever someone is asked, well, why are you not want to follow Jesus? Why are you choosing to not follow God? They say, because I love my life. I love the world. I love what's in the world. I love what I have. I don't want to give this up. I have a nice house. I have a wonderful job. Have great friends. We go out and we hang out and we party and we watch all kinds of movies and we just have fun together. And when I drop all them, following God is not fun. That is answered. That is an answer that is given so many times. A lot of you probably wouldn't even believe it. People don't want to give up the joys and the pleasures of this world to follow God. It's not that they don't love Him. It's not that they don't want to go to heaven. It's that they don't want to give up the poison that Satan has put in front of them to choose, because he's covered it with beauty. He's covered everything they have with beauty, and he's lying. You know that he's the great deceiver for a reason. He's putting up all this stuff in front of them to choose. And he's saying, no, if you follow God, you have to give up all that. Following God is boring. And that's how Satan keeps a whole lot of people from dropping the world and following God. You know, it's so sad, because that works so many times with so many people. But if you think about what you're giving up eternally, your eternity will be with Jesus in perfection. Sheer peace and joy, no harm, no sadness, no anger, no fear, nothing, but just wonderful joy and happiness. You'll have everything that your heart desires in heaven. You'll realize what your heart desired, and you'll have it in God's name, the holiness. If you sacrifice the worldly things for that heavenly gain. But Satan has got so many people to where they'd rather have that instant satisfaction, that instant gratification. They want what they want, and they want it now. And that they'll have plenty of time later. You know, they'll have plenty of time to accept Jesus. And then something happens, and they don't have tomorrow. They waited. They waited too long, because their life just ended. And they didn't have that other chance, because they've been putting it off and putting it off. When you don't choose God, and when you're choosing to stay with the world because you love it so much, you're choosing the eternity of hell and torment forever and ever. That's what you're giving up. Whenever you give up God and following God on this earth, you're giving up a heavenly perfect home full of nothing but joy, no disease, no hurt, nothing. And you're choosing an eternity of hell, and you are. That's how it is. If you choose the worldly gains and worldly pleasures, you choose to be with Satan on the earth, you are choosing the eternity in hell and torment. I am not trying to say this to just scare anybody to death, because I like the way I love making people scared. I'm saying it because it is the truth. And nothing, absolutely nothing on the face of this earth or in our reach on this earth is worth giving up the eternity in heaven. Nothing. And following God is not boring. When you accept God and you start following Him on this earth, you're saved. Your life is transformed. You still have this incredible love and desire for wonderful things, but they're holy things. It's like God transforms you. Sure, Satan's going to be there putting that temptation up in your face, but now you have God to help you fight it. And before you accepted God, you didn't have Him to help and fight that battle for you, but now you do. When you're saved, you can fight that battle. And you can help other people, and you keep your eye on that eternal heavenly home. It just weighs on my heart all the time. And every day that passes, there's more urgency, because there's more things going on in the world. There's more bad things that are happening that are taking lives and taking them prematurely. People are dying all over the place without God. Good, wonderful people. And we need to be praying for them. And, you know, it's just, if you are not saved and you're watching this video, if you've made it to this point, God wanted you to see it. And you're not quite ready yet, you don't think you can Let go. Just remember, you're not holding on to the world that you love. You're holding on to an eternity in hell when you hold on to the world. That's what you're giving up. And the Bible verse that keeps ringing through my mind is that if you could just see what God has for us, you wouldn't want to hold on to the world. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. Eye hath not seen, nor ear hath heard, nor thought even entered into the mind of the man, what God has prepared for those who love him and follow him. That's paraphrasing, but that's what it is. Go read that verse. We have no idea. We think that we love the things on this earth. We have no idea what's waiting on us in heaven. And the blessings that God can bring us here on this earth when we follow him. We won't have to worry, because when there's a worry that pops up, give it to God, and he will handle it when we trust him and give it to him. There's so much more satisfaction and peace on this earth when you have God in your life and in your heart. I could talk about it forever, but I believe I need to stop here. But just remember that there's nothing here worth losing your soul. Nothing at all. And if you think about it, the things you have on this earth that you love so much, the things, it's temporary satisfaction. You know, you're not forever satisfied with it. And if there's people on this earth that you don't want to give up, pray for them. Take them with you. That's the thing you can take with you. You can take those people with you. You can witness to them. You can pray for them. And you can pray for God to speak to their heart and let them see God in you. You can take them. You can't take your worldly things, but by goodness, you can take the people. And that's what we need to be trying to do. So I love you guys. That's why I talk about this all the time. I get on here and talk about God and being saved and Jesus and following and Jesus and being a Christian and Jesus, because that's the answer. But I love you and I want to see you in heaven.